For the fact that something is justifiable doesn't make it legal. Ladies and gentlemen, let's watch this video. You will understand what I'm talking about. Now, what you just watched is what we call jungle justice in Nigeria. According to the story, the man is of the habit of always abusing the wife physically, and that day he was doing it in public, and those women took over the case and started beating him up. In their mind, they were carrying out justice so that he won't do it again. That's okay. The word jungle justice is also what we call street justice. It is a form of extrajudicial process. Like, it's where you see a group of people or a mob, they come together, they punish somebody either by beating, they even go as far as killing the person if they believe that the person has committed an offense or has done something unlawful or something they tag abomination. They will come together and punish that person. That's just what we call jungle justice, without going through the normal way of either handing the person over to the police or taking the lawful course. They just go carry out their justice and immediately. Now, the perpetrators of this jungle justice, people that actually do this jungle justice, they believe that an abomination should not stay in the community. They believe that it is a way of reducing crime in the community. It's a way of sanitizing and sensitizing the community. To them, they innocently believe that they are doing the right thing. Now, in Nigeria, jungle justice started way back from Bakassi era in 1999 in the southeast. I know most of you must have heard about it. The Gen Zs, you must have even have a clue. Like, this Bakassi, they were backed up by government. Their primary duty is to execute and punish criminals. If they catch you stealing, they burn you up immediately. It was so rampant during that period in the East. Now, let's talk about the legality of jungle justice in Nigeria. Is jungle justice legal? The answer is no. Capital letter no. Jungle justice is not legal. Under the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, jungle justice is actually wrong. Let me tell you why. The Constitution presumes or gives the right that anybody that is accused of any criminal offense is presumed innocent until the person is proven guilty. And it's only the court of law that can actually say someone is guilty. Now, where did the Constitution get this principle from? Fundamental rights. And from the principle of fair hearing, that every party deserves to be heard. Like, you cannot just carry out a sentence on someone without hearing from him. That is the principle upon which this constitutional principle is based. Apart from the Constitution, the administration of the Criminal Justice Act provides that nobody, even a suspect in the police station, nobody shall be subjected to inhuman treatment. You know why? Because every human have what we call rights of dignity of persons. You cannot torture the person. You cannot treat the person in a disgraceful or inhumane manner. So this is the principle upon which jungle justice is a crime in Nigeria. You know one thing about the fundamental right, it is fundamental to every human being. And for the fact that somebody committed an offense does not mean that the person has lost his or her fundamental right. No, there are procedures to this thing. You know, there are many reasons why people actually do this jungle justice. I know there are many reasons. The judiciary is not working. Sometimes it takes longer process to get justice. Sometimes it's like a deterrent to people. Like when they see you killing someone, they will not just commit that kind of crime. I understand those things. But that doesn't mean that it is actually lawful. And again, one bad thing about jungle justice is that the rate at which the punishment, the rate at which they give that punishment, sometimes is not commensurate at all to what the person committed. For example, somebody might steal and they'll just put tire on the person and burn the person up. It's not commensurate. And maybe you'll not start investigating, what did the person steal? Power bank, bread, biscuits, 2,000 naira, 5,000 naira, or the person stole vegetable in the market, something like that, and you see them, they'll just come together, gather them, or maybe even a phone, and just light the person up and set the person ablaze. So jungle justice is actually not a good thing. It's very, very bad. With respect to the group of women beating up that man, it's in as much as jungle justice is bad, I do not support jungle justice. But I think for that situation, it is commensurate, because if you check very well, the man was holding a cutlass and they were holding just broom. So in a scenario like this, we would say that, okay, the jungle justice is excusable. But when it has to do with the second video, it is wrong. But either ways, nobody should encourage jungle justice. Whenever a crime is committed, you report the matter to the appropriate authority and follow it up. I am very sure that the institution is not so bad to the point where they can actually give out results. So guys, stay away from jungle justice and see you on my next video. Bye.